Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly read. This will take you into Monday to Tuesday to next week or so. So here we go with some fresh energy. All right, I am getting these out as soon as I can. I've had a crazy week. So nevertheless, I am here for you. All right, so what is going on for Taurus? We're going to focus in on career. We're going to focus in on what Spirit wants you to know first. Career, money, finance, and then love. All right. So, what is going on for Taurus right now with this fresh energy up until early next week? What is it that we get for Taurus? And of course, anytime you get this, it's going to be relevant to you and probably in some sort of way because you probably wouldn't have stumbled on it. All right, guys, sending you so much love and light. Thanks for all the, all the bookings, all the readings that you've been doing with me. I certainly appreciate it. Gosh, if you're interested in a person read, click the link in the description box below. But let's take a look at what Spirit wants you to know most. What do we get? Okay, what do we get? Okay, well, I'm not surprised to see the Ten of Pentacles. And I'm going to pull a few cards underneath this just to get a little bit more clarification here. All right, and let me move this up just a tad bit here. Okay, all right, what's at the bottom of the deck here? So do I have this upside down? Oh, yes, I do. Okay. So, whoa, interesting. King of Pentacles. So this could be you bossing up in your masculine energy with, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. I feel this is you. It could be a boss figure having strength. This is someone that is very much disciplined, very much reliable, safe. This is focusing in on being very protective, focusing in on security. Now, this could be, this is about balancing things out in justice. So balancing things out I feel you could be dealing with a Libra, maybe a business owner who's a Libra, or you're taking on this energy and doing what's fair and kind of being the boss because maybe there has been inspiration or some sort of new inspiration in some sort of way that you haven't been feeling that, so kind of like you had to do it on your own in some sort of way. But I do feel if you've got a court case coming through, there's going to be an opportunity, and because you haven't had a lot of inspiration, maybe because you've been thinking about that. It could be that you, because you were feeling maybe a little bit hopeless, despair, lack of faith, maybe boredom, maybe in regards to a Libra and taking control of something. But nevertheless, we're going to take a look and see how this is going to play out. It was something after you feel a little bit sorrowful of something, but no longer. I think you're over it because this is in reverse. The Eight of Cups is talking about oh gosh, what's the word? What do I want? Like living in the past. It could be forgiveness, moving forward. So I feel that whatever this is, you've moved forward from. Okay, let's take a look at how this works out. Now you're passionately moving forward. This is a message coming in that transforms everything. So what Spirit wants you to know is that the message you received or the message that might be coming through fire energy, or of course, earth energy. Even Scorpio here, it is all about a transformation. So you could be getting a message from someone who passionately is moving forward, and or you have finished some sort of transformation in hopes of a Ten of Pentacles with a particular person. Now, I can read it a different way too. This is about moving forward and focusing on your legacy, and you're transforming your life in a way that is birthing something new, and hence the ivory, kind of like the white flower, birthing something new. This transformation is really good. It brings balance. This reduces to a 4, and that brings in a lot of balance. So I feel that there is an opportunity for you to transform something. Let's take a look a little bit more on what comes through. What do we get? So transform. Yeah, you're no longer isolated and feeling like a victim. A lot of you probably have already gone through this, but the energies are still there in the collective that I'm picking up. Hence the cards, as they're coming out. But no longer feeling paralyzed in the mind. No longer feeling a victim of a situation, whether it was love and work or otherwise. But what I get here is that you're passionately moving forward. So that inspiration that was looking to get leveled out, well, that's what happens, okay? Leveling out the inspiration and taking control, and no longer with this Eight of Cups, kind of like you no longer, rushing or, no longer, no longer, in fear of any sort of change, no longer avoiding something, no longer in stagnation. You're not in that anymore. You've now moving forward. So now what is that you're focused, for some of you, on cultivating your 10 of Pentacles. So underneath that, I get, cultivating that with the 7 of Pentacles. So you could be focusing in on your profit, your vision of your profit, okay, and what that looks like. So you could be starting a new product and go. It could be that you are just focusing on your financial security, looking at your investments or creating investments, looking long term. How can I set protective measures for myself in the future? And this is a transformation that is taking place. You're changing something, right? And with the Knight of Cups underneath the transformation, I feel that this is. I feel that you are, that there is a sense of moodiness. There is, you're avoiding conflict in this transformative period. Give me more on this, because this is avoiding some sort of conflict, in transforming your life. You're not waiting for the external influences to change. You're making the change that you're being guided by the divine to take, is what I'm getting. Give me more on this here with this Knight of Cups in reverse, because this is some sort of avoiding a conflict, like you're avoiding and you're transforming in not being unrealistic. You're now being realistic. Not that you weren't before, but that whatever I'm picking up here, it might have to do with love, or it has to do with you're transforming your life and into something more practical and realistic. Even though you have that in you, when it comes to love, it all changes, doesn't it? And I know that too. I mean, my North Node's in Taurus, and I will tell you guys, it's kind of like things shift for you. Work, love, and those are two different ways to handle situations. And you could excel in work, but when it comes to love, it's like, oh my gosh, for some of you out there. So instead of being unrealistic, because you're used to making things happen. And now this is about, you have to let things happen and you have to transform. And that's exactly what you're doing. So give me more on this. Okay. What do we get? Yeah, I get Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is taking control of the mind if you're taking on that energy, or this transformation could be with someone. Okay. So give me more on that King of Swords. Yep. Look at balancing it out, balancing out the equal give and take. So hence, it's just kind of confirming what we saw here with the Justice card. There's new inspiration. What wasn't here is now here, so it's kind of nice. Your underlying energy was this, but it's being kind of layered with this new change that's taking place here to balance something out in terms of your independence. Okay. So I feel that you're in deep gratitude for this. Yeah, you're taking the lead. There's the lead card here coming through here. So very, very beautiful, guys. Give me anything more that's going to be important for Taurus. What do we get and what Spirit wants you to know most? Yeah, this is so cool. The reason I just love doing your reads here, because I feel that you recognize the burden in the horizon. So you know what that is. And it was something that your higher self is telling your older self. I mean, your higher self, your adult self is telling your younger self. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like, and now you see the burden, and sixes is birthing something new. Now that I see it, I realize, oh my gosh, that was something in my childhood that I was visualizing, right? So that unrealistic is turning a little bit more realistic. It's not to say that you can't dream, and you definitely need to use your imagination, because that's very key. But this is saying is that now you had to spend some time in silence and you were unsure, and now at the bottom of the deck, we get that integration, right? That integration, it's kind of this card of the adventure of my vision and my dream with silence and going within in the darkness. And you're integrating the, realistic and unrealistic. You are transforming with the snake here, right? And you are seeing the bigger picture, and you're being enlightened by the divine here on this, and your subconscious and your intuition is coming through. So you're balancing out masculine, feminine, and light and dark, and realistic and unrealistic. And that's what I feel that's coming through. You know what that burden looks like here is what I'm getting. So it's all about using your creativity as well. Okay. Yeah. You've gone through some major healing in the confidence, and healing in the head. You can kind of see the hands over the head. It's kind of like you've taken control. If you're taking on this energy here and made a change intellectually, that's, they're very much in discipline of the mind, and then also in your confidence here in the solar plexus. So the mind and the having confidence of the mind, and now you're integrating all of that, and that's what I feel that's coming through. So very beautiful. Any other information that is important that Spirit wants you to know in this that's going to be key for Taurus? What do we get for any words that might want to come through? What do I get? Live in the moment. Ooh, you guys, give me one more for you. It's like you're not living in the past. You've walked away from that. And what do I get? You can make a wish or you can make it happen. Wow. Now, when I said forcing something to make it happen, I want to acknowledge that. I feel that for some of you out there, that maybe that you've been thinking about doing something. Now, this could maybe pertain to work or getting out there and dating, whatever that looks like. That means putting in some inspired action with that. Okay, it's not just wishing it; it's putting in inspired action. But there is a sense of kind of making a little bit more of a balance that you don't want to force a relationship to happen. You can make that wish of the energy that you want surrounding that. And then don't focus on a person, place, or thing. Focus on the energy and make the energy happen. Okay. Don't make the situation happen. The energy has got to be there with that inspired action in every cell of your body. And don't overdo it. I think that how to balance something out with the justice coming through here and what equal give and take looks like in a within a situation, in a love situation or in work situation or in your finances. What that looks like, and it wouldn't be coming out twice if that wasn't crossing your mind. But that's what I'm getting, guys. So very interesting. Let's take a look at what career, money, and finance has to say, and we'll see how that goes even deeper here. So career, money, and finance. What do we have for Taurus in career, money, and finance? What comes through for Taurus? What do we get? Interesting. Your financial situation, guys, I'm getting like the 10 of Pentacles. And where you want to restrain your spending is kind of coming through on, making progress of saving. And just make sure that it's something that you really want and that you could really use, because this is what's coming through. Like the King of Wands is you're going to be inspired to kind of give out a lot, but it's saying also, be strong, and save one for later and then work on something now. But I think that for here, it's saying like you're making progress in the inspiration of moving forward in that new venture or in your work, that what you do. You took a time out to be enlightened, to get the clarity that you needed. Okay. So this is, you're focusing in and on your truth. And this is, you are having some breakthrough ideas from taking this time out, guys. Some sort of breakthrough ideas coming to you. Now, this could be in your work or what's going to bring your 10 of Pentacles, and how to use it wisely. You're getting ideas. Anything more? And you're passionately moving forward. This is really focused in on being ambitious, direct. It could be a little impatient at times, but it's also being assertive in some sort of way. So just note that might come up a little bit, but and to at the bottom of the deck again, the balancing things out. So it's coming out here. Just moderation is going to be the big word in your life right now, because it came out in what Spirit wants you to know, and it's coming out in your finances. So just remember moderation, in terms of this. You want to let your money flow in a way after you've done, a little bit of deep thinking, after you kind of look at the direction and have a little contemplation. So before making a big purchase of any sorts, it wants you to have a little bit of, sleep on it. And the next day, you just have that clarity a little bit more. Anything more? What are you doing that's great? You're making a transition. You're transitioning in the mind, so that moving on, you're accepting things that you can't change in your work or in the mind or in a situation, and you're making a decision. All right, this is about like you're right in that middle part of it, and then what? And then the Queen of Pentacles, man, she is very resourceful. Now, talk about focusing in on being very sensible moderate, generous, caring. There's something about like within your money that it wants you to, you're going to be inspired to do something maybe really fast, but this is saying, no, remember the Queen of Pentacles. She's very luxurious, she's very sensible. She's got that welcoming, nurturing, and comforting type of energy. But she's got great business sense. So something about that, be that Queen of Pentacles in here, that's going to be important for you. Anything else that's going to be important for you to be aware of? What else do we get in this? What comes through? Yep, look at another decision, the Two of Swords. You're making some sort of decision to no longer be left out, and you're birthing something new. So some of you, you are focusing in on a new industry. You're going into something new because you weren't happy with the past and you felt like you couldn't move. You felt like you were stuck. And now you got the birthing of something new here, okay? So the Empress energy, it could be beauty, art, and your creativity. So some of you could be focusing in on that. Some of you have a new job or a new industry that you're going into. But the Five of Pentacles is you're not going to stick around where you're at right now, where you feel kind of like where you can't move, okay? I think that the past is the past and you've grown. And for some of you, it has to do with you've grown so much in the mind. And you've gone through some sort of tuning into your fears or the past, and now that a lot is cleared up, you've got a new vision and a breakthrough, and hence the Empress energy. So not only do you get the Queen of Pentacles coming out and the Ten of Pentacles on using your money wisely and being sensible with it, but you also get the breakthrough in creativity. You've had a breakthrough of something, whatever it was that made you feel left out and kind of had to make a decision on, it was a good decision. It was like a sense of completion, at least for now, okay? At least for now. And and this is being receptive to other, communication moving forward and having patience with yourself. But be receptive, have patience, and listen to your inner voice. So this is what's coming through in career, money, and finance. Is there anything else you need to keep in mind in that? What do we get? Imagine with all your mind. There's two cards here. Believe with all your heart, achieve with all your might. Go with what you want, guys. Go with what it is that you want. And look at this. I didn't know that this has different duplicate cards, but this is the confirmation. Imagine with all your mind, believe with all your heart, and achieve with all your might. It's double confirmation, guys. I'm telling you, you're getting a lot of doubles to let you know balance and moderation is really important with your money and in your career. But go for what you want. Achieve with all your might. Believe with your heart that you can do this, and imagine within your mind. But you're getting that practicality of that that Queen of Pentacles and the creativity of the Empress energy. So good job, guys. So, these are things just to kind of watch out for. And in your love life, what do we get within your love life? Let's take a look at what comes through in love. What comes through in love for Taurus? What do we get? What do we get? Well, here, let me do this again, because for some reason, and that was the Five of Swords, by the way. I think the Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. So, and I didn't know if I think I turned it upside down or whatever, but in any event, there could have been deception or you're letting go of deception. But let's confirm this. Let's confirm this, okay? You're setting a strategy in love, the Hangman energy, okay? So focusing in on, maybe getting some sort of lack of direction, and the Page of Wands in reverse, okay? So this tells me that the Page of Wands in reverse would be maybe you're just impatient and distracted. Self-limiting beliefs are here. Doesn't want you to be hasty. Okay. Again, patience, timing is important, especially in love. And I know a lot of times we want it now. But again, like I said, love is a whole different ball game. Okay, especially as compared to career or anything. All right, so be patient. Listen to, pray to the divine. Get the rest that you need and ask for the guidance that you need to develop a strategy and moving forward, so you have greater foresight in love. And with the Hangman, this is moving forward slowly. You're moving forward slowly in love. Okay, so you're feeling maybe a little bit confined, uncertain, and a lack of direction. So move slowly. All right. With the Page of Wands, like I said, in reverse, It could be that, again, don't let impatience get to you. There's a manifestation that needs to take place. And this is what I was feeling. It's like you're manifesting here, but it takes that rest that you need to let it feel in its vision. You have all the tools necessary, and then it's going to be taking outside action. So taking outside action, moving forward. The magician is about using the willpower, using inspired action. This is focusing in on your skill and your intellect and your power. What do we need to know about the magician energy coming through? What do we need to know about the magician energy coming through? Hierophant. This is a teacher of the divine knowledge. Now, this could be you. Guys, note your comments below. This is about, you're not doing conformity. You're doing something different. You could be a student of learning or the teacher. Taurus energy. It's you. I feel that you are a teacher of bringing what you want in the universe on this earthly plane. And you see both of their left arm, look at the right arm is up, the right arm is up, right? And it's focusing in on bringing that peace on earth and to bring in harvest. So I feel that this is what you do with others, perhaps, okay? Anything more on this in love? Having inner strength. So I feel that you're having the inner strength to visualize what you want, and to get the knowledge that you need, and have that inner strength to be curious about, why am I thinking this? Why am I impatient? Why am I impatient here? Okay. So that's coming through a little bit. Anything more in your love life? Yep. It's like you're asked to trust. It's not the easiest thing to do, but moving slowly, step by step, and asking the divine for guidance here is going to be very key for you in love. And sharing your light with, and sharing your love is coming out in your love rate. And what else do I get? You're on a brand new adventure in love. See, whatever has affected you in love previously has taught you a big lesson of inner strength and courage, and also that you could have whatever it is that you want. You just got to it's about getting clear and letting and trusting the divine timing in this. All right. Trying to make something happen only pushes it further away, okay? More on this trust. Take it moment by moment, step by step, just like that Knight of Pentacles we have here, all right? And what else? Yeah, we are the world. It's like the world is your oyster, and it's like coming together, step by step, coming together, no longer suppressing what you want, and you're slowing down so you could heed the signs in love. You're not rushing, all right? Something about that's really important, okay? This new beginning is going to get you out of the ordinary, and you're going to be celebrating. The time is right. You're going to know the time is right for you when you're ready, when you're celebrating, when you are ready for that new beginning, and you are in the process of sharing your light, because that's attracting all this love coming towards you, okay? So who's coming through for Taurus? Anything coming through for Taurus? 5 of Cups, still kind of getting the clouds clear. It's like, divine, when am I going to be over with this, right? 9 of Wands coming to fruition, okay? And what do I get? Justice at last. Now, we did start with that, guys. So justice at last comes through. Yeah, and again, it came through every single spread. Justice is coming through, it seems like. And you're going to balance it out. The universe is going to balance things out. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. So that impatience that you've been having, it's all going to be changed. Universe is going to come in and help you with this. And this is a spinning of destiny and good luck, and hence balance at last. So could be dealing, again, with Libra energy coming through here. I get fire energy, water. I'm getting like an earth energy. So it's kind of like that, pretty much coming through. And of course, some of the swords, I'm getting it all. It's just divine timing. This needs to come in, and there's impatience building up until this comes in. But boy, you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so happy. Any sort of guidance that's going to be important for you to keep in mind. Any sort of guidance as we close out your read, Taurus. What do we get? Never give up. Okay? Never give up. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. And until next time, namaste.